Very rare good news in the world. Yes, I knew we could do it. Tunisia has a new constitution. New constitution. You know what? That deserves that. I'm not sure that's how they would celebrate in Tunisia, but nonetheless, you see my point. Look, this is really good news because Tunisia was actually the first country that started the Arab Spring. They had the first revolution before Egypt's. And of course, there was a lot of ups and downs in the meanwhile, and negotiations had been stalled on a new constitution. But news out now from Reuters. Tunisia's charter has been praised as one of the most progressive in the Arab world, designating Islam as the state religion, but protecting freedom of belief and sexual equality. Now you have to understand we had a Muslim government in Tunisia until recently, and like we have the Muslim Brotherhood or had the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt. So it is great news that they have agreed that everybody should have religious freedom and sexual equality. So we're not surprised that they declared Islam the state religion. The fact that they seem to be far more liberal in exercising that is what's really important. And the current president, Mosif Marzouki, says, quote, "This is an exceptional day for Tunisia, where we celebrate the victory over dictatorship. The government and the opposition have won. Tunisia has won." And I agree with that. In fact, let's show you a little bit of the celebration. This is what happened in Parliament when the Constitution passed. That's awesome, man. That's a sight for sore eyes. And the Muslim government that was led, of course, by the Islamist party, Ennahda, in a compromise recently stepped down so that they could have an interim government where they form the constitution. They will have elections later. And understand something. If a religious party wins an election, it's not that big a deal as long as you have the right constitution in place and they abide by that constitution. Because here in America, religious parties win all the time. The Republican Party is far more fundamentalist than the Democratic Party. George Bush was a religious zealot in a lot of ways. Before invading Iraq, he told the French leader that he had to do it because Gog and Magog were going to come out of Iraq. Those are insane biblical references. So yes, there are fundamentalist religious people in all these countries. The important thing is to have the right constitution. And it appears that Tunisia has taken that step forward, and it's just great news. Unfortunately, in a world filled with bad news, when we get something like this, we do, of course, celebrate. So God or Allah bless Tunisia.